Some bad news for the Braves today on the recap. And welcome to the SB Baseball Podcast. I'm your host, Alan, and this is your MLB Recap for July 21st, 2024. George Springer hits 2 home runs, and Ernie Clement hits in the go-ahead run as the Blue Jays beat the Tigers 5-4. The Tigers still win that series 2-1. Jackson Trio hits a homer and knocks in 3 runs, and Rhys Hoskins hits the go-ahead 2-run homer to lead the Brewers to an 8-7 win over the Twins for the sweep of that 2-game series. James Wood hits the go-ahead 3-run homer in the 8th to give the Nationals the 5-2 win over the Reds for a sweep of that 3-game series. Phillies avoid being swept as Tyler Phillips throws 6 shutout innings as they shut out the Pirates 6-0. Pirates still win that series 2-1. Cardinals hit 4 home runs to power them to a 62 win over the Braves and win that series 2-1. The Braves do get some bad news as Max Fried was added to the 15-day IL and Ozzie Albies broke his wrist in the 9th inning fielding a throw on an attempted steal and is expected to miss up to 8 weeks. Richie Palacios leads the game off with a home run as the Rays hit 4 home runs to power them to a 6-4 win over the Yankees. In the losing effort, Aaron Judge hits his league-leading 35th home run. Jazz Chisholm Jr. hits a 3-run homer to lead the Marlins to a 4-2 win over the Mets. Michael King strikes out 6, giving up only 2 hits and 1 run in 7 innings, and Kyle Higashioka hits a 2-run homer, leading the Padres to a 2-1 win over the Guardians and a 2-1 series win. Seth Lugo throws his first complete game, striking out 6 and giving up only 3 hits and 1 run to help the Royals win 4-1 over the White Sox for a 3-game sweep. The White Sox have now lost 7 straight games. Nico Horner doubled and scored the tying run in the 8th and then had a bases-loaded walk to push in the winning run in the 10th as the Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 2-1. Diamondbacks still take that series, though, 2-1. Rangers avoid being swept as Jonah Heim hits a 3-run homer to lead them to a 3-2 win over the Orioles as the Orioles win that series 2-1. Hayden Birdsong strikes out a career-high 12 in 6 innings, and Jorge Soler hits a 478-foot home run, the longest one in the majors this year, to lead the Giants to a 3-2 win over the Rockies and avoid being swept as the Rockies take that series 2-1. Angels rally, scoring 5 in the 8th, led by Kevin Pillar's 2-run double to beat the A's 8-5. A's still take that series 2-1. Yordan Alvarez hits for the cycle, but Luke Raleigh hits a 3-run homer to lead the Mariners to a 6-4 win over the Astros. The Mariners get some bad news as Julio Rodriguez has to leave the game with a sprained ankle. X-rays did come back negative on that, though. And the Dodgers hit 6 home runs, with Ohtani hitting his 30th home run of the year, as they sweep the Red Sox with a 9-6 win. Thank you so much for listening. I definitely appreciate it. If you would, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, share the show, and tell a friend. This has been your MLB Recap for July 21st, 2024. As always, I'm your host, Alan. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces. Thank you for listening to the SB Baseball Podcast.